What's going on? Yeah, yeah, man. It's been great. Kwame Brown, he's on fire right now. I just watched his video. He's on fire right now. It's just like when he's on fire, it's just like hmm I'll post this in here on pin it. Yeah, Kwame Brown is like, yeah, he's on fire, man. Like I saw a recent live stream he did, like an hour. Like this dude is on fire, man. So I'm just gonna see everything's working. But yeah, man, it's obvious. Like, yeah, he's on a roll. This is like a response to it, and then the and this whole week, and I like I predicted, everybody seeing what he's trending, like he's predicting. But namely, he just being on a roll right now. I mean, it's kind of crazy at this point. Uh, mhm. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to see something in the chat. Oh yeah, I think. Oh, did the LinkedIn hit? Oh damn. Man, oof. Doing this on the phone. Okay, pin the link. Yeah, I'm just saying, like 1 minute, like he was saying something significant though. Like they call him a bus, but they call him a crazy bus. I think I seen that. I'm gonna see the history link. It's Kwame Brown's on fire. She's talking about it right now. But I think I think a lot of people is making content on him right now. But he's doing good. This is probably a decent stream. Mr. Brown is on fire right now. I recently saw stream said, "Oh, so I'm crazy, huh?" He said I'm the first. I'm just a bust now, and I'm a crazy bust. But see, he doing his thing, man. Like salute to this dude, man. Like he's putting pressure. But you know what I'm saying? Like I think it's a good thing. Like this is what we want. And some people say he's a resurrecting of the red pill. In a way, yeah, he's one of them dudes. Like they fighting each other in celebrities. They trying to copy what we do. But the thing is, I'm just not even mad anymore. It's like this is where it's supposed to be. I know YouTube has a little entertainment value, but you get your money, man. Like, I just want to speak on it. But when I saw that stream, man, he had some good points. I mean, this is my last time speaking on him, but that man's on a roll. I mean, he's probably gonna do that all playoff season. I'm gonna watch the playoffs tomorrow and take a break from this. Uh, I'll schedule mines soon later, but I ain't gonna do a later live stream because I'm good. It's kind of like my second stream. I did one on myself stream, and now I'm doing one with just talking to y'all. But and that's just me. Kwame mites are all over the place. But yeah, it's a good thing. I think part of it, it's like it's a continuation, man. Like, certain celebs is tired, even ones is second rate. But yeah, this dude, I mentioned him yesterday. In that first video, he went on them and they try to respond, but they can't respond. But Kwame's on fire, man. But I guess him and Matt Barnes are going at it. A lot of people say they're two brothers. He's supposed to be fighting. Well, Matt Barnes shouldn't have clowned him. Stephen A. Smith and Steven Jackson shouldn't have clowned him. But Kwame's going in. He's just coming with the jokes, and that's a good thing. And that's not a bad thing either. It's just a sign that you just don't fuck with people long enough and then talk all that slick shit. It just comes back to bite you. But everybody's doing streams on them right now. But a good thing is I'm not worried. I'm not worried about it. You know what I mean? Like I've seen what's what. And yeah, I've done this like a lot. You know, I know last night we was kind of off topic and then I ain't gonna mention the individual's name, but I did some decent streets and I'm good and more relaxed and everything. But yeah, I had to speak on the Kwame Brown situation. Like he is on a roll, man. He is on a roll. Like he is not having it. He's going on fire and quickly he's gonna be fanatical with it. And yeah, this is a good thing, because now you see people using this as a platform, and now the streams is getting crazy. Like I said, he didn't use it without a microphone. Well, 9 out of 10, he has a microphone somewhere, so don't count him out. Because if he does a podcast, he has to have gear for himself. He'll get a building. This is just step one. Now, step two, will he own a building? He's got money to do that. He's got time for himself. Now, if he wants to talk to people, he's got to do what we do in the panel. See, that's a graduation level. You don't have to show your face. Now, if he shows his face on StreamYards, woo, this boy's on fire, man. And it'd be ain't be neat if he does, and people will try to interact with him. I'm just gonna be in the chat in the clouds when he tries to, man. This is some real shit. It all started when people coming in, man. Like when I saw Daquan Wiltshire interviewing AMS, man, I told you people are trying to make content for themselves and getting to notice. This is the YouTube that I respect back in the day, man. Because one of the things I said in my recent stream about the two is it's a great starting point and a building point. What I mean by it is it's going to continue and it's going to be like that in the future. So, I mean, it's not going to go away. It depends on they add features. At one time, they said, I was on Kuda Stream. They said StreamYards didn't have all these features, which is interesting. It was in beta testing, just like others. But there's others that's good as well, you know. But that's what people are so Lop said they're spoiled on StreamYards. I don't think they're spoiled. I mean, it's just the beginning. Until they get the 5G or the 6G, who knows? We're just gonna get what we can get. But yeah, I've never seen something like that, But yeah, I know I got one listening, but everybody's listening to something else. But yeah, content is not as bad. But I'm trying to get there, but I'm just doing my thing. But I'm just not even worried at this point. This is probably the beginning of the stream before we started trolling and acting crazy on this stream. I'm still watching the third shift janky internet music and tech. That's when we start trolling using the term, the S word, the stoves, man. It all started from the chat. It was fine. I was kind of fall asleep around this time, but I was sky watching or whatever like a motherfucker. But then I eventually came back in the chat and dap everybody up. But that's me, man. I was in the beginning of it. I was dapping when I first came in, and then I had to fall asleep. But that's just a good thing, I'm on here. Everybody's on fire. We doing it. We doing the damn thing. He's got 15 up in there, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, grown man time. Yeah, Kwame Brown's on fire, man. I'm not my father. The sins of my father, Kwame Brown tales are never before told. Woo! This nigga's on. He's going ham, boy. And it just shows you, man, like we're tired of the bullshit. Some people just gonna push back. They've been messing with this man for decades. They've been trying to fuck with him since then, and it's just they need to stop, man. This dude is not having it. We gotta requiesce what we talking about. I'm just saying. I know I got one in the chat, and I categorized as entertainment. I mean, I see what I can see, but I know people is watching and everything, and that's it. But the Kwame Brown thing, it's going to continue, till probably during the playoff season. I don't know what this is a distraction or whatever, but to me, I'm not even tripping off of it. That's the beautiful thing about it. I just get into this motion, and you know, I mean, this stream may be short. I don't know who's gonna come up. I just want to put myself out there. But out of the gate with it. I mean, he's being on fire. A lot of people say, "Oh, he's being red pill." I mean, hold your horses. I don't think he's being red pill. I just say like he's that dude that's finally gets tired of the bullshit, and I mean, he's responding. They've been messing with this man for like 20 some odd years off and on. He had a good NBA career. He was a good role player. But one thing I can say about him, he's efficient. He's efficient what he does. He's like an aficionado, man. Like this dude is on fire. What can you say to him? Guy 7 feet tall, 270, right? But that's the real deal. You get in there and do what's worthwhile. So, I don't really care at this point. That's just how it is, you know? And I be careful who I watch on YouTube. Normally I'm spread out. So, I just came from the Roger Report, aka the Great Reset, or Mr. Ruthless Nice One. It was talking about some bullshit about women should something about leader and all that. And you got a bunch of dudes on the panel just doing the same dumb shit, asking for submission. I'm like, dude, let that shit go. Just walk away. I mean, I ain't promoting marriage or anything. That's on you. But I mean, dudes are still begging. But that Ramil stream, man, it was crazy. Talking about legalized prostitution, man. Big Truck versus oh boy and Zero, man. There was a lot of pushback. And Big Truck's he's kind of funny, That stream is always lit. And I think he put it down to Patreon. That's Ramil for you. They was talking about Bill Gates messing with a whore or prostitute. And he's taking his bait on the job. And they say he's gonna lose money. He ain't gonna lose money. He'll be all right. He's not gonna be R. Kelly. Even though he was with Epstein, he's gonna pull a Donald Trump on us. You'll never say he'll beat that. He's in Africa right now messing up shit. So Lofty said he's gonna be taken down. Not necessarily. He's got too much money. If that was anybody else, we'd be taken down a lot faster. Let's just keep that right. And the people on the panel was circle jerking. They try to say they need to legalize prostitution. The only reason why they want to legalize, they don't want to be held accountable. But that tricking stuff will get you locked up. You got to get rid of the welfare state. It won't work because it'll destroy the females. And it's just it's a coward's way of doing it. I mean, it's legalized everywhere else. A lot of people say we're stupid. No, if you legalize, it won't help. It's just, I don't see if it will help any women. They're going to die anyway in the streets. Nobody's not going to buy it. And that's what's happening. I said, man, ain't about, no, these guys is cowards that say that on the panel. They the ones got daughters. So it's going to affect them too. And I ain't got kids. I'll tell you that right now. And that's a good thing. And I'm not dissing females all day and complaining in the sphere. That's what you got with Kwame Brown dissing the guys that do that. It's very normal for them to do that. and they do the same bullshit over and over again. But basically, what he's saying in this recent video, he's reaching people. He's a former uh, role player, a damn good role player at that. He just don't get his just due. I mean, shouts out to him and speaking the truth for the youth to understand you can do what you got to do to stay in. But with me, I'm not even tripping. That's the thing about me. And yeah, I lost a subscription today, so I'm good. You know that I hope it, and if it was him, who cares? I mean, it's kind of crazy when people try to unsubscribe. You know, they ain't like I ain't the first. This ain't like my first time losing subscribers. I've lost plenty when I started when I had 1,000. This ain't nothing new. I'm still here, and I don't care what people think. I stand the test of time. Like I said before, I say it again. I'm always going to be here. I'm always watching. People disappear and come and go. I don't care about these niggas that be whining about hoes all day. If they ain't producing no content or substance about themselves, they're done. Like I said before, I said it again. I'm just a messenger. See what's happening. I love to build. I can still do this, but I'm not gonna be here all summer. I'm just gonna do it in spurts. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean this live, it may be short, but we'll see who comes up. And I'm not even tripping off of this. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even fathomed by it. I mean, I appreciate y'all for the last stream, man. I mean, it got some attention. If you stop doing it, you get views. Like I said, I say build your content. They'll come to you. But you got a lot of dudes that's broken. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Man, we ain't gonna have a third shift, but hey, he needs his rest. I mean, prayers to him. King Kuda, aka DJ Kuda, and spread the word, man. But over here, we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. You know what I mean? Salutations. We here. And that's it. Like, I mean, I'm doing this from the phone, so I ain't got no shares. Phones are like different. So y'all just bear with me. Yeah. And that's it. But I mean, Kwame Brown, he's just tired of the bullshit, the nigga shit, and white mainstream media, man, from the left and the right. He exposing what they are. Like I said in recent stream I did on him. He's tired, man. Ain't that some shit? Aren't y'all tired of the bullshit that certain role players get dissed and called them busting shit? You know, he admitted that he was for star potential, but saying it for years and years, that's kind of fucking annoying. He came to them and he wanted them to apologize, and he pleaded to them, please stop. He talked to them, tried to squash it, and he just kept on, and then he started flaming them when he got on YouTube. He just went in on them. He said, "Fuck y'all niggas." Started roasting. But see, they don't want to play fire, then they want to play victim. Nah, you gotta chin check motherfuckers these days, man. That's what's wrong with people. I froze. Hold on. Hold Froze. Oh shit. Yeah, I froze. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Yeah, it does that on the phone. But what? See, when you get on panels, it just messes with your stuff. But yeah, it froze for a minute. That's what I was saying. That's just crazy, man. You start dealing with it more often. I said, you can do this on the laptop. Yeah, you can do it. And that's just what it is. And that's how it's gonna be. And then that's just about it. I know people just don't want to, you but I think Kwame Brown is starting off a good lick. I mean, he's got thousands in the box. Then they say he had 30,000. I heard from Fasting in Ramil's panel. I mean, not Ramil, in Ramil's chat. I mean, he has a lot. I said, yeah, Kwame Brown's not playing, man. He want that respect on his name. But if you that dude, you that dude. Think about it. What more do you want? What more do you want? Tension? You know what I'm saying? What more do you want? And some people say you can't have a live stream on your phone. Well, people do it all the time. I do it on the Chromebook a lot and add links. That's the difference. So yeah, it's a combination of everything. What you call Roger Report, he does it on his phone. See, I don't have screen shares. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's options. And post a comment, yeah. It's just crazy, man. What y'all think is going to be happening is true, so we'll see. Well, yeah, man. I think it's going to be the inevitable. Like he is the future, man. At this point, I mean, I'm just going to see what's going on. So, yeah, I'm not even tripping off this. But yeah, I know people love to hate watch and do all this other stuff. I don't really care. I mean, I ain't got time for that. Like, dude, like, get a life. I mean, last night I'm just like, what the fuck was that? Like, what the fuck is that? But it's okay. It's okay. The hate watching, I'm cool with that. Do your thing. You're not gonna stop me from doing anything. You're just making me better. And once I get better, I'm gonna be better at it anyway. So y'all not gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing. I'm tired of all the arguing, all the silly shit. And y'all just act like y'all the shit. But they're not. They're not. I control this channel. No nigga shit, no bullshit, no flat earth shit. Take that right wing canard shit somewhere else, man. I ain't with that. I already deal with that over at Ramil's. I already deal with that in certain spaces and panels and stuff like that. I would say chats, but not panels. I don't be on any panels like that. I listen to the shit further away, deal with them in the chat, because they cowards, they won't hit the link That's why I don't really argue with dummies out there. I just let them put their foot in their mouth and fall, man. I'm playing chess with niggas, not checkers. I'm not here for that. I'm here for my own enlightenment, enlightened brothers, and my job is to guide them the right way and give them a nice message, and I just move forward. Yes, I'm my own leader. I don't need no one to tell me how to run this platform, run my own platform, because I get to speak. I know it ain't our website, but who cares? We know that. I've been here to the test of time. I don't care what other people think. I give two shits what they think, just like Kwame Brown's doing. And you got to do what you got to do, man. Most individuals are they so effing emotional, man. That's why I don't like talk to people about certain topics. They get emotional. They see a title. They just get pissed. They hit the channel, but want to hit the link. Like I understand hitting the link is cool, but it's just like I was going to segue the topic, balance the two out. And then it's not a difference of opinion, I'm just saying there's a difference. I mean, they got triggered when I call them panelists. You know how niggas be, you know. I guess they ain't like that, but that's cool. That's cool. I like, the dislike. I'm okay with it. I'm not tripping off of it. I'm not gonna argue about no basic science shit. Like miss me with that bullshit, man. Because if I see a flat earth, I'm gonna break his face. You know what I'm saying? You're not relevant in my life. Y'all fucking losers. Go back to the right wing canard side. I'm just not fucking with y'all. I'm sorry. I dealt with that shit almost decades ago. You losers is around because this is why AF clowns y'all. This is why he studies the bullshit that y'all do, man. And y'all gonna learn this summer. Y'all gonna learn this summer. Y'all losing. And I'm not even a leftist. I think from the middle and sometimes slightly right. So I already know what game y'all play. That's why I'm playing chess with y'all. And what these motherfuckers don't understand, I soft troll. I don't do the hard trolling because you do the hard trolling, don't go well because they try to do the same thing you do. Y'all circle jerk. See, I uncircle jerk. I'm a soft troll. I say shit in name flip. I'm the biggest name flipper when it comes to trolling. And the main one I troll the most, I call him on this channel is Mr. Fitnall. And he still believes in that bullshit when Derek Chauvin killed a man that thought he had drugs in the system, but technically that's not true. According to Just DeAndre, he did his own research. He already had a disease prior, and that drug was not in the system. A lot of people say it is, but that's a lie. That's something y'all's talking about what y'all use, man. It's so damning that y'all believe that shit. But that's why I call him that. And it gets under his skin. A lot of people, and I've just heard a old live stream from Kudas, like a third shift, and I was telling them like, yeah, and people in Big J's chat like say, you always get under his skin. I always do. He gets mad all the time, but see, he's thinking about me because I get the best of him. I've been on panels with him in other places besides his. I've been on a panel with him with Art of New Style, and it's 3 times, and the other person, I ain't gonna mention his name, his whole ass, but fuck him. But you know how that is. When I was clowning dude, it was on, man. See, he's still mad about that. Okay, he's fucking up. Now he's looking for content. Take the beef out of it. Like I said yesterday in yesterday's stream, take the beef out of it. They ain't got no content. I'm sorry to say that, just like Kuda said, and he's right. And I'm looking at it from my own lens. I'm not worried about you niggas on the internet, man. Y'all clowns to me. I just don't. I dealt with this shit years ago. I've been doing this. So where the fuck y'all been? I'm just getting sharper and stronger with my shit, and I stop fucking listening to other individuals, man. I'm gonna control who's gonna be on the panel or not, man. Come do your thing, but but don't try to tell me how to use my platform. I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with flat earthers like that. I'm sorry. It's just I let him get his shit off, but dude, I'm not gonna listen to that shit. It ain't about what I believe, motherfucker. You believe what you want to believe. You're not gonna change my mind. I'm not gonna change your mind. I don't fuck with dudes like you. Y'all on that right wing canard shit. That's what y'all on. I don't fuck with niggas like that. That's that Ray shit. That ain't no Pookie shit. Cause Pookie don't talk like that. Pookies know their place. They shut the fuck up and leave. See, Ray's want to tell you something. Jailhouse scholars, man. I see y'all. Y'all did this 9 years ago, man. Stop it. Niggas make me sick, man. I always want to hate watch. I mean, I'm sick of the bullshit. That's what I'm tired of. It's the fuck shit that y'all do, you know. And I'm not mad. I'm just laughing at you niggas, man. Y'all lame, man. That's why Kwame had to get on fire with certain niggas, man. Like in the industry of the mainstream media, they do the same bullshit over and over again. And then when he comes at your heads, now you want to play victim. I ain't trying to be a tough guy on this internet shit, and that ain't me. It's about that life. No, you niggas ain't about that life because y'all pussy in real life. But you about to get your head blown away. And I ain't that type of dude like that. But if you try me, you gonna get fucked up. It's that simple. You niggas are soft, man. I'm sorry to say it, but that goes for the manosphere, outside the manosphere. Y'all soft as cakes, man. Y'all can't handle mainstream media pressure. You can't handle government pressure. They see a revolution, you're done. You're food. I've seen this too many times. I used to listen to Black Pride. A lot of black men don't want that revolution. They don't want that work. They don't want that smoke. And they don't want that velocity. They don't want that attention that they want. That's why Kwame Brown is he has that type of spirit on him. You know, I mean, he's riling brothers up and then I wouldn't say he's trying to say the community or whatever, but he understands what's going on in the climate. Everything's done by design. I mean, niggas always want to complain shit, but don't want to do shit. Like I saw in Ramil's stream, man, it's pathetic, man. I understand they want to legalize prostitution, but they ain't gonna solve nothing but killing thousands of females. And to me, most of us don't really care deep down, but that's just it. You know, I think Big Truck pushed back against it. And he said, I only see women's getting struck, but Big Truck, I could have told him, like, let them think that. They gonna learn. You know, it hurts both sides of the men. I agree with that, but why discuss about it? That's been discussed. And they try to say, I'm right. And they try to say, he's right. And none of them niggas is right. Because you can't trust the white man, you can't trust the devil. He don't care nothing about you. He's been doing this for years. He's been doing this, controlling Google through the CIA for years. They drop bombs, man. And then you got these clown flat earthers don't understand about conspiracy. Y'all the main ones control our position. Y'all hijack shit. That's what the pills are for. I mean, the pills are metaphors of life. It ain't just what you believe. If you don't believe it, don't watch our content, man. I talk this esoteric shit, and I try to understand why people believe it because you learn from it, but I don't go in depth with it, though. That's the thing. I go in depth with it sometimes, but you got a lot of niggas as clowns, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't deal with clowns that think that flat earth shit because you sound like them. That's how they talk. They don't tell you truth. It's just like a religious shit. I don't fall for it. Because flat earth is 95% all religious. I'm just telling you that right now. They're not atheists. Because if they was really atheists deal with science. They don't deal with fake shit, mixing with shit like that. Because you niggas make me sick, man. I'm coming at somebody's head, man. It's just what it is, man. Like, I ain't got time for that, man. If I see y'all with that bullshit, I'm just gonna come at your head, man. I'm not with that. I mean, you can hate watch, do what y'all want, but you dudes ain't about shit. I've seen this 1,000 times, but y'all ain't gonna do shit about it. Always want to complain about the same old shit. And I'm not here for that. I'm here to help certain brothers like I do on any platform, any social network or social media platform. I'm trying to give them some form of enlightenment and try to tell them this is it. But the Kwame Brown thing, this is the beginning. I mean, he ain't the only one. He ain't by himself. It's going to be more guys like him that used to be bust in certain leagues. They had money. He had his 60 million. Shouts out to him for saving his money. He's probably making more money off of this now. I predict he's going to probably get more millions off of it. Or till next year. You know, this is nothing new. We've seen this before. And there'll be another. Mike Epps tried to help the Hebrew Israelites, but he pointed the finger how ignorant they sound when he's talking all that madness, man. Because I remember, I think Wacky spoke on it on an interview with Lowcast. That was a great interview, though. But you know, I'm just not gonna argue with somebody about that flat Earth shit. He said the Earth is flat. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, to me, I say the Earth is round. I need to see some evidence, and you know, it's gonna keep spinning. I'm not gonna question if it's If it's round and flat, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not here for semantics. I know what y'all coming from. Y'all coming from a white man's perspective, because that's what they do. They just want to argue to say they right, and you full of shit. You sound like Mr. Fitnall's people. If I see anyone representing, fuck you. I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with you, because that's where he comes from. Y'all ain't talking about no conspiracy. Y'all talking bullshit. Y'all talking fascism, right wing fuck shit. That's what the fuck y'all talk about 95% of the time. Because you niggas ain't shit. I'm sorry to say it. That's why the manosphere is somewhat dead. That's why 2.0, 3.0, it's not really unified, because the manosphere is divided in three parts. Because 3.0, you got two. They just make me sick, man. I don't fuck with flat earthers. What's going on, She? Yeah, these lame niggas, man. I'm tired, man. That's not accepted on my channel. If you're a flat earth, I'm not fucking with you. Sorry. Y'all the same people produce right-wing content, and then you wonder why Aaron Fountain be coming at your head with bullets. And it's going to happen, you know. I'm going to predict this, like the summer's going to get wild. He says he's going to leave this month. He's going to be on vacation. But if he comes back in the fall and y'all do some fuck shit in the summer, you're going to get clipped. I'm just telling you that right now. I'm just warning y'all. I'm not in the mood for it, because I'm going to be gone next month. I may drop content there and there in the summer. It's going to be self-streaming, but I'm not going to just argue with individuals about flat earth theories and all that. Yeah, you can argue about philosophy theories. I mean, that's cool. You know, like, I care what you think. I mean, that's my channel. It's my content. If you don't like it, get lost. It's that simple. I don't beg you to stay here. I've lost tons of subscribers years ago. Y'all ain't the first one. I lost a woman subscriber years ago. And she was chocolate black, had issues with me and certain teachings. You know what I mean? They was on some bullshit. Y'all ain't the first ones I've lost. I'm fine by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something I use as a hobby. I don't take this shit seriously like that. And I never did. Not with this channel. This channel is gonna be fine. I'm just not with the fuck shit though. Like, y'all can have that. You know, I got content. I know how to produce. I learned from others what type of subjects we can talk about. Yes, we build and do things like that. But you got individuals want to argue all the time. That's not me. Who does that? I ain't got too much time on my hands. I think. Then I construct. That's what I do, man. Well, I can do 4-hour streams. I ain't doing no 8-hour streams. I'm damn sure not doing that, because I ain't got the time. I'm always doing something. So, see what I'm saying? Like, y'all on some bullshit. When I saw that individual on that stream, man, I ain't even gonna listen to that nonsense, man. I'm good. Because I hear this shit all the time in other spaces. You know, that's why I don't go in a lot of panels in certain chats. I just don't. I just know what y'all gonna do. I just scan it, give you a view, and then keep it pushing. That's what I do. Only ones I go to is Art of New Style. I mean, if it's intellectual, I stay in the chat. Ramil's, what type of fuck shit they be on, and they be talking about some great stuff, and then they mix it up. Then I go to the ones that deal with real entertainment, that know about the industry and stuff, like Gully TV. And I ain't talking about Gully Boy. I don't know who the hell that is. We're talking about the real Gully TV. He talks about the real shit. He toned it down to sports and stuff like that. And then I talk to I be in chats in the Devin Wade show. They have a pre-record of the show, and I be in the chat talking to them. You know what I'm saying? They don't even have wrenches over there. And then I be in BGS's chat sometime. Roger Report, all that. DJ Kuda all the time, plenty of times on panels. You know, but I'm gonna stop being on his panels more often, because, you know, I'm just gonna stay in the chat from now on. And just, I will probably this summer, because I ain't gonna be on panels a lot. It depends on if the topic is good or not, you know. But if he ain't got nobody to talk to, I'll go up there. That's the only time, because I'm trying to focus on me on this side, you know, trying to get this shit right. But you got dudes want to ask you weird questions about, you know, science and stuff. I don't get into science, not on this channel, because that's not my field, and I'm not trying to argue with nobody. You already got that in 2.0. You got experts. They get exposed by other experts all day. And I ain't claim to be an expert. I'm an expert in history and certain esoteric thinking, because I'm getting to read more, you know, but I ain't saying I'm the biggest expert in this space. There's plenty of experts here. See, I don't claim to be that. I tell you, don't listen to me. Like I said on this channel, don't listen to me. Research for your damn self. Don't even listen to me. Don't even listen to people in the chat or these panelists. Do your own fucking research. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm just gonna lay it out. Yeah, we may debate a little bit, but I'm not gonna argue about who's right, who's wrong. Like, do it for yourself, man. I'm not forcing you to stay because you got certain individuals that just want to start shit, man. I'm good, man. And this is nothing personal. Like, I don't believe in that flat earth stuff. But, I'm not going to argue with that. I'm good. Y'all can have that. I mean, I know it's great and I'm not triggered by it. I'm laughing about it because it's silly to me. It's worse than, it's like anything else. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that individual, man, he's crazy, man. I just let him rock. I had to learn. So, it's a good thing, I'm not tripping off of it. I'm off that. Ain't because I was mad. I just don't fuck with the logic. It's not logical. It's not important. Y'all worrying about Elon Musk. You just compete with Elon Musk. I want to say to the person that's flat, compete with that motherfucker. If not, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that bullshit. I'm not one of these dudes, man. I'm not Mr. Fitnall. I'm not that whole ass nigga that has the truck and think he got $1 million. I'm not him, and I'm not Blank Changer. I don't fuck with them lame niggas, man. I'm not one of these niggas. These niggas don't have weight. They've been on Obsidian's panels for years. They're nobodies. That's why mainstream media is laughing at the manosphere right now on both sides. The white mainstream manosphere. I call it mainstream manosphere for real. They're tailor-made for mainstream. Even the older boomers and the younger boomers that are older, they tailor-made for mainstream. Look at Kevin, tailor-made for mainstream because that's what they want. They don't want young guys to speak in truth and knowledge like myself. I'm 33 years old. I don't care what you niggas think. There's a reason why it exists on the internet. That's why Kwame Brown is telling y'all niggas gotta get a skill to do something besides being a basketball player and a rap artist. You know what I'm saying? That's what they reduce us to. And the sad part, y'all spew this nonsense about, gynocracy and this like that and feminism, but y'all ain't put no action. See, 1.0, we put action. But these other niggas that flat earth talking, man, y'all sound just like Miley Yiannopoulos and Gavin McInnes. I can name names, and you're using their talking points. That's all it is. That's what they resort to, is going for women talk. I ain't with that relationship shit. That's that PUA shit. That's not red pill at all. A lot of people think it is, but that's not red pill. Red pill is aware and stay away from fucking shit that doesn't matter. You're supposed to be self-improved. That's what red pill means. And blue pills just mean you're unaware. Everything is blue pill in some form or fashion. That's why people are stuck in the matrix. See, blue pill is somewhat of the matrix anyway. Now, black pill is enlightenment. He's dealing with two sides, and I'm starting to believe in one of BGS's videos, and I'm starting to agree with it now, and I'm practicing it. It's not easy, but there's another side to it. See, I'm not a nihilist. In case y'all don't know, I'm not a pure nihilist. I will never be one. I tried that shit when I was younger. That just wasn't for me. I ain't built like that. Now, on the other side, I have some form of utilitarian in me. I'll admit that. So I learned about what I do in life, man. It's not easy, man. Y'all got to do what you got to do, but I'm not one of these people crying about shit. I mean, one thing I can say about DJ Kuda's panels, we build, we talk, we laugh, and we joke. We do what we do, man. He's a cool dude. He's probably one of the coolest dudes I like in the manosphere that makes more sense to get gear. And he's very efficient. He's very well-rounded. Because most of these dudes in this space are not. They're just so bland and one-trick pony-ish. They have that one-trick ponyism mindset. And it gets old after a while. And people stop fucking with you. And that's what I've learned. I observe everybody's content, what they talking about, who I'm going to name flip, do what I got to do. I'm not even getting emotional about it, man. Y'all do what you got to do. But for me, I'm still going to be here. This is like my second live stream, so it's going on 44 minutes and 45 seconds or 46 seconds and counting. Yeah. Kwame Brown, man, he's the future of what we're going to see more. He's not a celebrity of anything. He's just a basic role player. But it's going to be more Kwame Brown types. He's the archetype that people going to look at. You know, a lot of people think he's a celebrity. No, he's going to be a celebrity on YouTube. But you know what I'm saying? I don't look at him as a celebrity. He's a star, but he did something in life. You know, and how many number one overall picks saved their money back then instead of wasting on cars and stuff. This morning I played. What's going on, Wacky Shalom? This morning I played Kwame Brown's live at work, and my coworkers was laughing their ass off. Yeah, man, he's on fire, man. That dude is on fire, man. Like he's going in. I saw that hour live stream with with him talking about those dudes, man. Like he's going in. It's just like we discussed last night. He ain't having it, man. And that's a great thing. Because when you got guys like Kwame Brown, man, I'm not even tripping off this. That's the basic thing you need to know. Like Kwame Brown is one thing, but his mindset is beautiful, man. Like he's exposing what the mainstream media is about. I just don't trip off of it as much. I mean, Ramil did a stream on it yesterday, and it's kind of great, man. Like that's what you need to do. But I'm not even mad at this point. I'm kind of smiling in a way because dudes need to know that there's always individuals listening to us. So they need us. We don't need mainstream because mainstream to me is outdated. Internet TV is not outdated, but it'll never be mainstream because that's just a source. They're looking for. See, TV is minute right now. Everybody's on the phone using internet, but internet TV is just another form of mainstream media. That's all it is. Okay, what Wacky said. Kwame Brown was using Black Manosphere 1.0 talking points because, like 1.0, he's very conscious. Yes, he's very conscious because he has to use those talking points because he's been listening to this space probably a long time, but he was young. I know he was born in what, 1981? He's about to be 40 this year. This dude knows, man. Like it's a handful of guys know. Even I try to tell Kuda the white, so-called white manosphere, I call them, but I call them mainstream manosphere. That's tailor made for mainstream, right? Like the Fresh and Fit podcast that he always preach about. Those dudes is tailor made for mainstream. Okay. They get guys like that. They don't get guys like us. And I think he's gonna have to realize this summer they pick and choose who they want. You just got to be efficient. Now, here's the thing, and politically, like I said in the morning stream, I said AF is looking who is the most radical on the right. See, the media is going to paint who's the radical on the right off the internet as well. Look at the Miley Yiannopoulos type cats, the Galvin McGinnis type cats. They was ostracized later on when Trump got out of there. See, Biden's in right now. But the 4 years later, there's two Republican parties going against each other and against the Democrats. So you basically got three parties. So this coming up these years, they're gonna try to take over in the House again because they're mad that Democrats was ruling until the 4 years. But Biden's not gonna run again. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. They're not gonna let Harris be president. I'm sorry, and people gonna get upset and get physical. That's just my prediction. But yeah, Kevin Samuels will be 5 million next year. That's my strongest prediction because he's tailor made for the media. You know, it's never good for us. It's always good for them. And yeah, man, it's just you got to look at it. It's a big picture issue, but a lot of people just need to get over it, man. Like it's just like I'm so tired of arguing with individuals about other shit that doesn't really matter. I mean, crypto to me, nobody trusts it, and it's just crazy. DeSantis is trying to be the next Trump. Exactly, he is. He is. And Trump gave him a blueprint. He destroyed really mainstream media, period, right and left, the fake right and left. Because the people online, I don't care if they come from Manosphere, I don't care if they come from Fringe groups, I don't care if they come from MGTOW or SYSBM dudes. They're doing something about it now. Your boy wants to run when he's 40 as a Senate or whatever, but All they got to do is pull up his track record over Mills or his channel, man. And AF's got all the receipts. I mean, I'm just not gonna go there and say much, but hey, and a lot of people don't know. He's trying to say it ain't political. No, AF is very political. He's watching. See, it's not about the vagina and other stuff. No, Manosphere does politics as well. Don't let them fool you. The modern day new Manosphere has always been about politics. Even the ones on the white side, I call them mainstream Manosphere. You still got to deal with the politics of things that you do, what you say. I don't care if it's entertainment, and nobody's going to stop you from doing what you're doing, but they will stop you if you have viewpoints. So you're going to be challenged all day. That's the way it is. Let's see what like you got to say. It's already mainstream. The Manosphere as a whole is never made to be mainstream. We're made to be political. Yes. Yes, that's so true with that statement. Yes, we was never made for mainstream. But on the political side, yes. But if any of them do get picked on that white side, I'm not talking about the black side. The black side's fine because Kwame Brown kind of put a halt to that. I've noticed when he saw that KS thing rising, that was intentional. And good, shouts out to him anyway. Good, I salute to the brother. Do your thing. People's gonna put a halt to that shit, man. That was done by design, trying to come at us. But the white one, the white side, I don't think we should unify with them because they tailor made for mainstream media. Uh, you see what happened to Milo Yiannopoulos, and Gavin McGinnis, and I keep mentioning their names. They tried that shit in mainstream, but they was on the alternative side of it. That's gonna hurt you in the long run. That hurts all men or whatever. But black men, we're a target anyway. Every day they throw us under the bus. Like Wacky said, yes, he's already mainstream. He's the first one breaking the door, but if he acts good, they'll keep him. But I don't think he's going to help anybody in the sphere. Just like Todd City said, the new manosphere does not want, according to him, they don't want no SYSBM, MGTOW, or IGMORs, or any red pill type guys, according to his recent old streams, like the 6-part series of the new manosphere, according to him and Kevin Samuels, how he put that in there. And he's very accurate what he says. I think Ramil's on the last one, and on the Logic Sphere, yeah, he'll be streaming in June 8th. I'll see his shit more often than doing mine. I'll schedule some later in June, whatever. But all I'm saying is, be mindful. Things can be very heating up next month, in the next 2 months, or the summer, and probably in the fall, because we don't know how the election's going to play out in Georgia, because the governor we got now is going to be out. He's going to be running next year. So, yeah, I think Stacey's going to get the governor's seat. She's going to run. But Keisha Bottoms is done. I don't know who's going to be a mayor. Maybe a black male mayor. I don't know. The land is kind of shaky right now at this point. But, yeah, Kwame Brown, a man's on a blazing trail. He's letting them know. And I hope he keeps it up, because this is really his month now. Now we in the seasons now, and then the playoffs is on. Everything's living in May, man. Everything's living in May. So yeah, man. Yeah, it's just I just don't see people. Yeah, yeah, man. Kwame Brown, man. I think it's a great thing. You know, now we can't. Now people can stop talking about KS and this online shit. Now they focus on him. And I think Kevin is kind of breathing us talking about him. Now they taking titles out of his videos, the heat off of them. But man, it's a lot of stuff in the sphere acting crazy. But yeah, Kwame Brown, man, he's gonna do his thing. I'm just good. I'm good on it. Yeah, if anyone want to come up, I mean, this is open panel, so I'm good because I don't know how long I'm gonna be on this. I'm just looking at the replay of a stream on the third shift I was on, see what the jokes are coming in. So I'm good. Okay, good. Okay, I can't hop on the panel at this time. I want to see how far this Kwame goes. Yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, that's good. That's all good. You're fine. Okay. If anyone else wanna, chime in, I'm good. I'm here. You know, because I wait this hour, then I may shut it off. We'll see. I just want to speak my thoughts on it. Uh, yeah, I address a few things in this thing, so I'm good. Yeah, this channel is gonna be respectable. I'm not gonna allow no flat Earth nonsense over here. That's not what I'm gonna do. Damn sure I ain't gonna do that. Because it's bad enough I'm dealing with it over meals, and because you got somebody be hating when I be at the third shift, but I don't care. Third shift, I'm just entertained. I'm not really there to talk about the G word, the game, because a lot of people don't like game no word, but I don't care for it because everybody over there is not about that. It's diverse. It's just like a little radio station he's trying to create, but he was in an accident this week, so he needs some rest. He's doing too much, so we'll be fine. I'm moving around too, so I'm just doing my content. You know what I'm saying, and that just motivates me to do more. So, but this month I'm just gonna take a break and see what's going on in this space. Yeah, I'm gonna see how far Kwame goes as well, because that boy's on fire. Because it's actually helping us in the long run. I don't think the guys see the big picture. I don't know who's sky watching, but that ain't. You know what I mean? Go ahead. I know people are upset and mad, but but don't trip off of me. I'm not that one, man. I'm just not. I'm just not gonna argue. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm just not gonna argue with nobody about that. I made it clear on this video as well. I had to address an individual, but but it's all good, man. I mean, we can still build whatever. But me with the Kwame Brown thing, it's nothing personal. I mean, dude is doing his thing. He doing a damn thing, man. Like y'all act like he's crazy, you know. It's extreme. What's going on? I'm good, man. That's right, Wacky. Yeah. You gotta say something on the topic? Oh, okay. Take your time. Yeah. Yeah, he enough. He may get 100, 1,000, man. Like he's gonna get paid off this, man. Like the criticism he dealt with, man, he's sick and tired of it, man. Like he's going ham on him. Like that's what I love to see, man. Over the years, he tried to plead with him, telling him to stop and trying to squash it, right? But it just kept on. I remember the years when I was in the workplace, and they was saying that since I was younger when he first came in the league, and I was like in 2001, I was like 13 at the time when he came in, and he was like a teenager. See, we grew up looking at this cat playing ball, man. He was a decent role player at the end of his career, but you know what I'm saying? Like people get tired of that after a while. It's kind of sad, you know? Yeah, yeah. He wasn't having that, man. Like that right there is a lesson. Like he tried to be nice, and you play fire with fire, he's just gonna crack you, man.
Yeah, in the end, man, I hope pretty much he get all the recognition and more, and probably even get a show off of this. Hopefully,
Yeah, or
something he can do. Keep
podcasting.
his pod, yeah, keep his pod,
Yeah,
get a pod deal at least. That's a
yeah. I think he's trying to do that. I mean, the people's on his side. I think he can do it not just on YouTube from the start. He see how lucrative it is, but to me, he's defending the brothers more than the sisters. I mean, he's defending them too. The ones that are smart. So yeah, and it's just like what Wack is saying. He's using our old talking points for 1.0, not the others, because they talk about the same shit like the mainstream media does. Because a lot of that stuff is tailor made. They looking at who's right and who's wrong, and it's political. And it's just like I said before, man. Like your rhetoric matters in some regard. I hate to say that because they pick and choose who they want, and then AF is very important because he gonna say who's good in this space, who's not. A lot of people try to say he's against the space. Technically, he's not, man. It's journalism. You just can't show yourself and act crazy. You know what I mean? Who's the extreme, who's not? You know what I mean? There's a reason why these spaces exist. It's just like Ty City said. You always gonna have men come in these spaces, and he said it best on his live streams. And it's hard to get rid of them because they realize that, and that's why he's going to take a break next month, and you ain't gonna see him around, until the fall or something like that. But like that's just the whole point. And I think Roger had a stream similar topic about this, but but these dudes they be on some madness right now on those panels, man. Oh, salute, perfect timing. But yeah, man, it's just like you can't trip off what people say nowadays. Kwame Brown is still in the show, and that put a damper on the KS, video thing. I've noticed, and I think he sit back and laughing because it's about sports, you know.
yeah. I mean, Roger just had a panel. I just got off not too long ago. What's the
I
guy?
saw you up there.
Last Zulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, Last Zulu was up there. And he was talking about, he's 29 years old. Got
Mhm.
a Indian girl from Africa. Forgot
Mhm.
what country he said he got her from. But she cooks clean. He down here in the A. He said he's on the outskirts. Not in the
Okay.
city part. But he was saying how, you know, she's cool. He laid down the law what he want out of her. As long as she do
Mhm.
certain things, everything's gonna be all right. No problem. It's not like she's in a position. My bad. I had my mic up the whole time. Yeah, not even in a position to where she's uh she's cooking and cleaning, don't have to work. Take
Mhm.
care, everything's good. And his thing of it was he credited the manosphere. He was like, man, you know, I got myself together between 18 and 25. He's like, those were the trying times where I had to figure things out. Got into the manosphere around about four some years ago, and I start implementing the process. And that's like almost like a success story that the way he's living his life. He said if when it
Mhm.
came down to it, if he's gonna be financially invested for years to come with someone, he want to be able to get some out of the deal, get choose someone that he ultimately is going to deal with on his terms versus dealing on their terms. Because he even broke into a story talking about how he dealt that way with someone and he got bad results, but he let it happen. And that's just like what Kwame. Essentially he tried to deal with him the nice way, but everybody always want the bad guy. You know,
Mhm.
in
It's
the
like
words of Scarface. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, it's just like they try to paint him as the villain, and then the whole time they just kept bashing him for years, and he just got sick of it. But the good thing about it is you have people are going to respond. I'm glad he responded after those years, man. He said, "Man, I'm sick of this shit." Like his words is conviction. He exposed them for what they are, man. It's just like what Wacky said about in the comment. He said something. He said something valuable. Yeah, he said this. He said, I can't hop on the panel at this time. And I want to see how far this Kwame Brown stuff will go. Oh, it's gonna go further, man. Like you're gonna see it next week. It's just like who goes next. Beasley said this too on a panel on Jerome Whiteside's panel, that short panel. He said Beasley said it best. It's like who's going to do what's next? He's just roasting them right now. See, he's getting in their fields. So again, like dude is not having it, man. I mean, he just out there doing he's doing the work, man.
Hey, and
Great
also,
example of the merits of the manosphere. Yeah, yeah, perfect timing,
and
But
also
go
what
ahead.
Beasley said too, that if the rate he's going, he could be the next Willie D. Come out,
I
give
agree.
his video commentary and talk about topics because I mean, he's getting directly, no smoke, no filter. He just giving you what it really is. His thoughts on it,
Unfiltered, yeah,
how it.
unfiltered content, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man. Unfiltered content is king, man. I mean, there's always a place for it, but in politics, they want you to be filtered. I mean, you can be unfiltered in certain areas of mainstream media. They put you in the alternative sector, or they can put you you can mile your words a little bit, but when you're super, super filtered, when it comes to the White House and CNN, ABC, that's when it gets tricky. You can't bring red pill talking points up there. You know what I mean? Because when I look at the so-called white mainstream, I call them mainstream, but they're tailor-made with mics and stuff, with green screens. But eventually, they need a bigger studio. They'll give you a studio. I've noticed that, but it gets to a level that you need in your podcast. And to me, podcast is not really. I said some of it can be played out if you do green screens in the house, but if you had like a bigger studio, I would say like this, I want to say a Devin Wade studio. His studio is like it's like an apartment almost, but he has a DJ and everything, and they have mics in their face talking in the couch. They got that from Joe Budden, for an example. But Devin has his own studio. He's probably the second best, close to $1 million worth of game. Now, $1 million worth of game got a studio. They're in different studios, right? But see, they be on stages with the mics on their chest. See, but you can podcast any way you want. But Kwame Brown's gonna probably have a better studio. I don't know if he's got one or certain mics. He's got that power, man. Yeah, he can. I can see him be a Willie D. Uh, who's another one that tried to do a microphone? His name is Angel Double Nup Seven or something like that. Angel Step Nup Seven, I believe. He had something like that. He had a microphone. He had no headphones or anything. But that was back in the day. It was on a smaller scale. But he could be like one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? He'll carve out a space that he needs, because there's a lot of dudes that can be successful like that. But see, he used to be a former basketball player. He can tell you what goes on behind the scenes in the league. He could be like those dudes and just get money, man. I mean, I salute him. He'd be like 9,000 out of the box. And I gave him a like on his channel on the recent older stream. He was going in. You know what I mean? Now he's getting subscribers. He's doing his thing. So yeah. Yeah, she's on mute. But yeah, man, it's just wait, I'm gonna read this. Great example of the merits of the manosphere. Yeah, it's great merits. Yeah, because dude is he is on fire. Like, I have no issue with individuals exposing the mainstream media. They hurting themselves, man. Like he's popular. And yeah, I have no issues with people doing their thing, man. But that's it, I mean, that's just what you got to do. I'm not tripping off this stuff, man. Like, you know, yeah. I think this is good, man. Like I'm just looking at what's going on. So yeah, yeah,
yeah. I mean.
That's gonna be the next biggest thing right now for the the scene because like everybody's doing the potting and everybody's trying to get a name for themselves. So I mean, right now, someone's like here like him, he just keep it rolling. Don't stop it. Just keep going. You know, that was the same thing with the $1 million worth of game and Joe Button, the way they were. No, they just kept rolling with it. The people were liking the content, everything was flowing and made a success off of it.
Yeah. Gilly did that for like a while. It started off Instagram, but when he had a show, I think 2019, I subscribed to him during the summer. I watched his old stuff with Devin. And then the next year, they wanted more money. When it split, Devin wanted more, but he had to do his own thing. And they was in his studio. And now Gilly does his thing. Him and his cousin want the thing. And that's what made it unique. They did better without him, but Devin is making great numbers as well. The podcasting thing because they're competing against Joe Budden. Joe Budden's podcast is getting me too right now because he said some things with the women, and you can't take that back. I think Ty City made a pre-recording stream about that, and they effing up. You just can't. You can't do that. You can't apologize if you have certain viewpoints. It's just like now. Fresh and Fit podcast checks the women at the door, which is good. I think Kuda showed me that. You won't tolerate that, but everybody's different. It depends on the host and the character of the host, and you do what you got to do. But see, us underground, we still gonna be here. You can have better equipment and have your own studio and sound decent. That's all it is. Because everybody's got different levels of podcasting. You know, and that's what's gonna sell. Now, if you was in the studio, you have the tricks and the buttons and all that other stuff. I think people will upgrade sooner or later. So yeah, Kwame Brown is hitting numbers right now. He's looking at the numbers. So
Yeah, because when it comes down to it, yeah, like I said, as long as he just keep keep the momentum going, it's gonna creep up. Because I mean, I think it was what 1,400 or something, and now he's at 70. And like you will see, I seen one video where he was at 40, and then like within 18 hours or something like that, the video popped up, and he was at another 30,000. I was
hmm
like, man, it just
out the
if he
gate.
gets somebody to come in and structure it and show him how to actually do the potting, and man, it's gonna pay off big. It's gonna pay off big.
Yeah, I give it a few more weeks. He'll do it. I mean, he's got a method, you know, and that's what you got to see. I mean, he's not the only one, man. Like, there's a lot of talent. I ain't gonna say in the space, but he's looking around.
Yeah. Even if he started to follow different YouTubers or just doing certain things to the aspect of him, actually growing, he's got to get somebody to manage him or at least, show him how to structure it to make money off of it. Because, generally speaking, some guys don't do that and that be their pitfall. When they on top, they don't know how to ride. I mean, Kevin is a perfect example. He rode the wave while he was hot and he's reaping everything now.
Yeah. I think he's already probably monetized. I don't think he's monetized yet, but he's getting monetization, so he's gonna make more money already. Now the next step is have like a co-host, you know, and he's doing his thing. But I'm not even tripping off of it. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna shut this down. So you got any last words, she?
No, I'm cool. All right.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I'd like to thank everybody that come through, man. I mean, Kwame, just keep up with the heat, dog. I mean, I want to thank Sheed. Wacky World of O, perfect timing for this stream in the comments. So with that, I want to say peace and shalom.